Abbey Road, not a single song on this album is a skip for me. It is, for me, it is the absolute peak of what the Beatles were capable of. And it is just phenomenally good. Every track on this has a different style and a different bit of inspiration. And they did that with the White Album. The White Album's brilliant as well, but I don't think the White Album quite has the same source as Abbey Road does. The White Album, effectively, for the Beatles, is the Beatles were very experimental, right? And they would do a lot of different styles, and they did with a lot of different things. And the White Album had basically one of everything. Every song in the White Album was completely different, and it was different, experimental, all that sort of thing. You have a 9-minute contemporary song where someone says number 9 for 9 minutes, and then you've got like some of the best written songs of all time. So that's that balance. But Abbey Road is almost like a tighter wrapped package than that. You have Come Together, which is a song that's been used numerous times, very well known. Something, which is a beautiful ballad. Maxwell's Silver Hammer, which is a fucking goofy Paul McCartney song about someone murdering someone with a hammer, and it's great. Oh Darling, again, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful song, with some surprisingly strong like rock influences in there. Octopus's Garden, one of Ringo's best hits. The man can't sing, but he has some absolute bangers. Octopus's Garden is one of them. I Want You, She's So Heavy, again, phenomenal 7-minute track, goes on, and is like the motif that runs throughout the rest of the album. Here Comes the Sun, very well known, one of the most famous Beatles songs, not a personal favourite of mine, but it is objectively a good song. Because, kind of haunting, but really cool. I'm going through all of them, fuck it. And You Never Give Me Your Money is a gorgeous part of the soundtrack as well, and this is where we start to go into the second half of the album. And in the second half of the album, we get that seamless run. And that is where it sort of tickles my fancy. Side 1 is all individual but brilliant tracks. Side 2 is a seamless run, which tells various little stories, but is just, again, like the peak of contemporary music. Modern contemporary music for me. Yeah, okay, it's not modern, it's from the 60s. But for me, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, in terms of music history, it's at the top for me. And it's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm sure people would like praise individual Beatles songs, but not this run. For me, this run from Sun King, Mean Mr. Mustard, Polythene Pam, She Came In Through the Bathroom Window, Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, and The End is a phenomenal run of small songs which blend into each other, and they clearly recorded in one set. It is designed to be listened to through and through, or on vinyl. It's intended that way, similar to Dark Side of the Moon.